That's just maddening. Like, why? Just why? Like, every little bracket you could possibly find is rusted. The rubber's done. I don't even know what the fuck this is. In brackets, it's just rust. It's Friday here at the RevHard Garage, and it's crunch time for the Type R. Come and take a look. Motor's in, tranny's in, looking really sweet. A couple of things we found. A lot of the wiring harness was kind of crusty, a little messed up, so redid all of that. Nice and taped up now. The suspension is all in. That rusty suspension replaced with new and refurbed components. We got our tying coilovers in. We also went ahead and did stainless brake lines, front and back. So with the motor in, whatnot, we got our nice headers. Big thing that we noticed right off the bat was this car had a lot of rust. If you take a look at the exhaust right here, totally rusted, totally shot. We got holes in it, it's rusty. the entire bracket came off the back end. So this will all be redone and fabricated. The brake lines, old rubber, it's cheap upgrade just to go with stainless steel. We had our axles redone by a local rebuilder, and we did finally get some in from Australia. Unfortunately, they were the wrong ones. Oil pans redone, our tranny and engine look good together, new clutch housing and all. Our subframe, nice refreshed. Our knuckles also redone. Nice brake calipers that are getting redone as we speak. Up, so it's not exposed, and it more or less transforms. It literally transforms a lot of the rust. You remember how bad these were, so this takes off a lot of the top layers. That way when you go to actually take off, you know, the entire layer, then it's quite a bit easier as opposed to just sitting there with a grinder going back and forth. And then you hit the paint with aircraft remover and you got nice shiny metal. So for the brake line kit, stainless steel running all the way back. So something I noticed when I was doing these brake lines was these fuel lines here are really corroded and rusted. And when I was taking off this cover, I think I might have punctured a hole in one because I got fuel on my hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace these 6AN line and quick connect fittings for the top hat of the fuel hanger and all the way up front to our new fuel filter and fuel system. Another thing that started to notice was this gas tank is pretty rusty as well. After I got the exhaust shield off and whatnot, I decided I'm probably gonna drain the fuel out of this and go ahead and treat the rust and then redo all of this down here. A lot of other things, you know, these heat shields, rusty, pretty easy to grind off. The shift linkage and whatnot, same thing. Can get the rust off, replace all the rubber bushings, new bolts, new hardware, and then repaint and make it look nice. Rear suspension, started to tackle that. After breaking about 15 bolts, I decided that we definitely need to get some new stuff in the rear and not wait, just go ahead and do it now. It's not that much of an expensive upgrade, and it definitely adds, I guess you could say, a lot of visual value to the car. You can see most of this from the road in the back, so a lot of this is gonna get done. Like, the rust is coming right through the paint. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure some of this is fine, but you can definitely see it up in here. I mean, maybe it just needs to be cleaned, I don't know. Still plenty of work to do on our Type R here. Our silicone hoses are looking really good. Our new wires, cap and rotor, and brake lines still need to be put in position, bolted up and whatnot. Our new radiator and fans be going in soon, as well as getting the fenders back on and the bumper. Next time you see this car, it's probably gonna be on the road, so can't wait myself. As far as the air conditioning system, we're gonna hold off on that for now until we can figure out a good option as far as, do we wanna go with something factory, which is kind of hard to get, or do we wanna upgrade to something a little more modern? So until next time, the Rev Hart Garage.
So we should just fab the middle, right?
Yeah, fab the middle, stick a new flange on
We
here.
can clean that and polish it.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that. Just the flange. You can get the arms. I'll have to clean this part up because it's, I think this is welded on. Yeah, the two arms.
Up top.
And then you can get rear sway. You know, they come in kits. Yeah, and then these arms, the full arm. Put a grommet in there, make sure there's no water. It's gonna be sweet. I can't wait.